It's a heart. Something Coke doesn't have. We need to tell CS he was this close to missing out on Battlefield 3 tonight. Almost got Battlefield 3. If it weren't for the installation time. Bum 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 bum. Man, the loading is pretty generous. I thought they was about to quote Avenged Sevenfold. He who makes a beast of himself is sure of being a man, or whatever.
Daddy, Daddy, please don't kill me.
Daddy? Daddy, where are you, Daddy? Daddy? You love Avenged Sevenfold? Yeah, they got some bangers. Have you ever played this one, Ash? I own it, but never played it. The good thing is once I complete this, then I can move on to Amnesia Rebirth, which is one I've never played before. Because that's the third one in the series. I was locked in a cage. Rat in a cage. The world is a vampire. Down, 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 down. Ugh. That's one I need to play again. Remember when I played that Vampire game with the Y? Vampire with a Y? And it was so hard to be when you're a good guy. But apparently they fixed it and now there's difficulties. Daddy, find us. Where are you? And the The FPS is really freaking out right now. Is it kind of like stuttering for you guys?
Papa, this way.
It's like loading and stuttering, loading and stuttering. Into the attic then. You got the stutter, but it's not killing the stream. Yeah, it's not OBS, it's the game itself doing it. I see little kids. Little children. Perhaps they've hidden there now. I remember it's spotted midway between my bedroom and my office. I wake alone to a house in silence. The missing sound of children playing is like a darkened, fecund sepulchre, beckoning me to begin a descent to the lone where surely only bodies may be found. No matter. My children call and I shall answer. I will find them. Ash, we need to get on Elden Ring when I get back. We need to do Elden Ring when you get better.
We're hiding, Daddy.
I'm gonna find you, you little shits. And when I do, I'm gonna give you a great big hug. Because I'm a good daddy. If I can move this fucking box out of the way.
Stick your finger in my ass.
Whoa. I don't know what kind of daddy you take me for, my son. Oh shit, there is stuff moving out there. The baby cribs are moving. Jesus. Hardest part of the game right there is moving the damn box out of the way. The biggest daddy. Hello, Moisel. How are you? Happy Thanksgiving tomorrow to you. Oh, that's cute. They're not rocking anymore. We do, so I can carry you. Yes, yes. And that way we can double team Melania. I can't wait to meet her. I've heard so many things about her. I look forward to saying hello. Yes, he said, I know these ruins. He was a shabby fellow, all rotten with some malodorous disease. I caught him looking at me strangely, as if he really wanted to know was how I knew of them. Fighting back the temptation to box his ears for impudence. Simply smiled and told him that my family's library contained intriguing travel books. The illiterate oaf did not understand that, of course. He agreed to lead us anyway. I told the children, truly, it's being extraordinary adventure. If those old stones hold a financial benefit, it would be merely the first of many. 1899. I never really understood the story of this game. I've only played through it once, but I felt, from what I can remember playing through it after the first time, I was really confused at what the game was trying to tell, the story it was trying to tell. So hopefully we get a better understanding and idea of what this game is about this time around. Dottie. You might need someone more pro for her. She beat my ass. Hey, well, she'll beat our asses together. It's fine. Okay, survived a hellish week at work. Oh, shit. Well, hopefully you got a few days off to chillax and relax and...
You don't mind if I record this, do you? I find it most useful.
Ah, you have one of those wonderful tomato bills. No, of course not, my dear fellow.
It's my own design, Professor, along with everything you see.
Most useful. You understand, of course, why the ministry sent me. That they have concerns.
So far all I know is I woke up inside of a cage. Inside this mansion, I'm seeing ghost children running around. That's all I know so far. Try to enjoy tomorrow up Thursday's off anyways. Oh, good. That's good. It's a side story to the main stuff going on in Amnesia. That's sort of what I remember, but I didn't really understand what was going on. Oh, look, Battlefield 3's finished now. The bank is refusing credit, the ignorant swine. I sat alone at night, weep. Once the children's servants are safely asleep, then they cannot hear me, my darling, how I need you now. They say I have squandered my fortune, that my investment in these latest machines has ruined my family name. What? That was remain a local butcher. What are these two arms compared to the multitude that can be replied without pay, without tire, by adapted mechanisms? We find the loons in the mills, but if the bank has its way, it will come to nothing. If they come for the house, I swear I will kill them. I will kill them all. I will take my rifle, my rifle. Okay, so he's experimenting on something.
Hello?
Precious eagle cactus fruit. Help us.
The most recent Amnesia game, Rebirth, goes back to the main plot stuff and really helps explain a lot of what's mentioned or alluded to this in the Dark Descent. Oh, so it goes back in... That was a cool sound. I like that. It goes back and like recaps some of the stuff that might... Is the game really dark to you guys? I can turn up the brightness. For me, it's fine, but on stream, it looks like it might be... Do I need to turn the brightness up for you guys? Or does it look okay? It might be just my monitor being dark. I just want to make sure before I go further if it looks okay. I mean, nobody said anything, but at the same time, I want to make sure. It doesn't look like the brightness in the game is... It's okay on your end? Like, I'm moving this, but it doesn't look like it's moving in the stream. It isn't. Weird. Okay, well, if it's okay on your end, then I'll leave it where it is. Oh, there's the children. Of course, I think I need to have this out too. Replacement is dissatisfactory, so like a pump. Better the intestinal canal, like a tapeworm already hosting intrusion in the brass. Better than copper, more resistant filaments sewn to bone mold. Marrow pipe removal with needle potential. Composite replacement, straightforward. It will respond to electromagnetic inducement to increase yield rate. Serum provides accelerated resetting, resulting in naturalized movement within 2 to 3 days. Subjects still require severing of frontal lobes to reduce emotional distress upon reactivation. Damn it. Damn this wretched soul. If only it were clockwork. That should brighten the game up a little bit, having the lantern out. Does the lantern run out in this game? It doesn't seem like I have an inventory system, so I think the lantern stays.
This dawning epoch, this age of reason, an empire grown fat, ripe for the bleeding.
Use it freely. Okay, yeah, we'll just have it out the whole time then. Unless the monster is going to get me, then and I don't need to have it. When's the last time you played this one, Morzel? And Lily's on a banquet. Years ago, I streamed this on my own channel. Oh, I might have been there for it. And don't even remember it.
This way, Papa. Come and see.
Okay, that was kind of creepy. That actually got me. It's not expecting the whole freaking house to shake. Weird ass shit going on. I think I actually already have it. I think I actually already have Amnesia Rebirth. I've just never played it. Never got around to it before, and haven't played this one yet here, so. Ooh, I like that picture. It's Coke when he was a young man. That goes outside.
Mandus, do you know me?
Who are you? Where are my children?
Trapped, Mandus. Far below us. The machine is fouled. It is breached. It is flooded. The bulkheads are down. The children are engaged. If you help me, I can help you release them. Restore the power manders, drain the flooding, and restart the great engines.
How? Where should I go? Hello? Hello?
I must say, my dear man, you look awful.
Yes, I seem to have picked up something rather nasty in Mexico.
I do understand what you've been through. A lesser man would have crumbled. Yet you have made all of this. Your great factory, your charities. It is a wonder for one man alone.
It will all be made clear, Professor. But first, a drink.
Okay, I just looped around. Ooh. Oh. Blood. I hope it's not Morzel's blood. The fuck is that? Not sure what I just did, but... Oh shit.
Hands are bleeding, raw. I scrub and scrub, but the smell will not lift. How can I hold my children with these hands now? How can I kiss them goodnight with lips that have issued such instruction?
Oh, Sally I, the doll's cottager.
to mark it. I will cry all the way home. I will have none. I will have none at all.
You went wee 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 all the way home? Internet dinging off in just a second. All right, hold on. Turn that dinging off. Okay.
He's coming. Come on, Daddy. It's this way.
You know what? I just realized something. Wait, do I have one? Hold on. We're gonna make this interesting. Let me see if I can find it. Well, turns out I don't have it. I thought I had a pig mask. I used to have one. So I was looking all over for it, and I guess I can't remember what happened to it. I don't know if I threw it away because it got broke or something. Or it got ripped or something. I used to have a pig mask, and I was going to wear it for this. Since, you know, machine for pigs and all. But it turns out I don't have it. So. Oh, well. You know me, I try to make...
you broke it.
I try to make things interesting. Yep, I broke it. Ah, wells. And while I was in the middle of my search looking, I had to pee, so yeah, one thing led to another. So we're in a factory? That was the house, and now we're in a factory?
Come and see, Papa. We found an egg. A stone egg.
Oh, shit. Wait, I just got an achievement? Wonder what achievement I just got. It's weird.
Come on, slow coach. It's this way.
The shaking ground you feel is our attempts to clear the flood waters. Treachery, Mandus. We were undone. Your children are trapped by this act. You must find them before it is too late.
What do you need me to do? How can I find them?
Always deeper, Mandus. Through the piston room and into the tunnels. Then find the bilge and flush the rotten water. I will help you where I can. But you must be swift, my little friend.
Okay. There was something running around over there, but it was just steam. Pigs gauge? Pigs gauge?
bandaged feet and eyes, small bones in the orchard. I have carried this world on my back with its legs about me. Damn this wretched soul. I am given birth to nothing but machinery.
Is this the same guy talking from the original Amnesia? It sounds like the same voice actor. Is this supposed to be the same character? God damn it. The whole thing's shaking like that. Jesus Christ. That sounds like I'm getting chased. Oh shit, what the fuck was that? Wait, I get it now. I get it now. Is this the origins of Pigsy from Manhunt? Pigsy's home.
Follow us, Papa. We know the way. I told you he'd come.
Now entering Vault 101. Wow. Literally the last thing I saw was their booba hanging out. The first thing I looked at was the baby, I think that is. Then I look literally this is the order sequence of what I looked at in this picture. And I'm not lying. The first thing was the baby thing in her lap. Then I looked at her face and I was like, "Oh wow, what a goofy face." Then I looked at the fruit on the left. Then I noticed the leg on the right. And then I noticed the booba. Pixie's home. I saw something move over there.
I have such visions to share with thee. If my jaw be unshackled and you harvest the crust from my eyes, make me clean, Magnus, that my thoughts and words can unfouled be.
Okay. Cryptic. Cryptic message is cryptic. In America, they talk of building our cities to the skies. To me, this seems fully, but perhaps it is simply a case of a nation founded without a history of its own. We walk upon our histories. They're compacted into the very loam beneath our feet. The engineers we employed talk of this. They talked of how, when building the underground trains, they would often come across older tunnels crisscrossing the capital. What palaces lie buried beneath us? We are digging, excavating, and reappropriating what we can find. At the center of the planet, my architect tells me there's a great iron ball. It is the egg of the world. Ooh. We integrate the very lightest knowledge of chemistry using low levels of laudanum. Laudanum! That was from Amnesia 1. I remember that. Feed to subdue the product even before initiation of the process. This means that when we drag them from the holding pins onto the line, they're less likely to panic and damage machine components to their products for themselves. This section of the belt is sheathed in rubber and kept well lit to maintain good spirits, and we have actually found that the intelligent placement of gramophones and simple acoustic amplification tubes around the line means we can use music to further soothe the product. We find Debussy particularly effective in this regard. Fueling pumps, volatile chemicals. Okay. Strangers not allowed on this works. Inquiries be made at the lodge. Ban swine stench from our streets. Mandus factory must close. 1899. Cambridge, brass band uniform. Okay, we're in England. Blackpool, yeah. Saying Cambridge and Blackpool, we must be in England. Wait, Broadway, New York. Maybe we aren't in England. Matinee. Circus. We're in the UK? Huh. New York. Maybe they just have an advertisement for New York, I guess, in England.
Come on, Papa. Let's climb this one. I can see more pictures at the top.
I mean, their accents are obviously... Oh. Holy shit. How in blazes are we supposed to meet these damn schedules if even the basic equipment we are provided with simply will not perform designated function? These cursed newfangled trucks will only run a fraction of the distance my own nag managed before running out of stinking gasoline. The gaffer says it's fine and there's plenty of pumps to refill them outside the factory walls, but you end up dragging a blessed tank from the truck to the nearest one to refill it. When his storm is empty again, can't be turned into a crank handle all day. Sorry I haven't been responding. My internet connection has been going out every 15 to 20. Ah, that sucks. No worries. Hopefully you can get to the bottom of that eventually. Comcast. Sodit says enough for a night, go to bed I go. It's not like anyone needs access to a bleeding graveyard anyway. Here, if you get this, I'll meet you in the Damson Templar for a jar.
This way, Papa. Come and see. Will it hatch? Can we take it home?
Yes, my darlings. Of course we can take it home.
It's at like 11 p.m. on a Friday that one time. Morzel, if you're here, is the main guy's voice, it's the same guy from Amnesia 1? Is it the same character, or did they just use the same voice actor? Is that how these two are tied in? It's the same guy in both of these? It's just the same voice actor? Okay. But different guys, different characters. Twin candles bent to the will of central stain, casting their light to the corners of the chapel. Father Jeremiah, I thought, could be trusted with the secret, but he is like all the others. So the old priest has gone to holding pens with his flock. He says he will enter into our world with them, a shepherd indeed. I think the first game was early 1800s. This takes place quite a while after the first game. Oh, okay, okay.
Your faith shackles your vision, Professor.
Hey, Feats, what's up?
It's a coffin that keeps you from grasping the future. We require a new deity, one of steam and the wheel, of magnetism and progress. The old god is nothing more than a named hog, spitting back offal at mankind.
How's this game so far? I played Dark Descent, and that was amazing. Heard this one wasn't as good. I played this once before. I'm gonna have to get a peppermint real quick. I'm getting a little bit of heartburn. I played this many years ago, and I felt like the storyline was really confusing. But then again, I probably just rushed through it and wasn't really paying it much attention. So I'm trying to take a little bit more caution, and be a little bit more attentive in this playthrough to try to figure out what the game is trying to explain. So I'm basically coming at it at a blind standpoint. Yeah, there you go. June 16, 2016. So yeah, that's how long ago it's been. So yeah, we'll get to the bottom of it tonight, at least. My last stream till Sunday. How funny is it I'm playing a Machine for Pigs on Thanksgiving? I promise that wasn't on purpose. Anyone having ham for Thanksgiving? I was originally going to do Battlefield 3, but the install was taking a long time. So we went with this. They flock to us now, where once I had to walk amongst them, bring salvation to their lives, now drawn by warmth in the winter, by the food that man distributes. My church is full, my charges are saved. He walks amongst them, they almost worship them. He will not allow them to work in his factories, claiming that his workforce are specially trained for the new machinery he uses. That would be irresponsible, nay, unethical to risk such precious lives he sees here. Changed man since Mexico. It is to be praised that in the face of such appalling tragedy, from the confines of his sickbed he is often chained to, he conducts one of the greatest and most benevolent charities in all of London. Not content with the rise to become the dominant food produce business in the land, he distributes his goodwill, his fares to the poor, and they congregate about his kingdom in gratitude. So the guy that owns the pig thing distributes his food to everyone, and everyone's loves him for it. Okay. Sam's Club was giving all the employees hams for Thanksgiving dinner. Oh yeah? Did you get one in Mooresville? Just 6 years ago. I know from experience playing a game after that long is basically first playthrough again. I was gonna say since when was there 16 months in a year? I don't like ham, so I passed. Previous years they've done turkey though, which I've accepted. Oh, gotcha. So you will not be celebrating Thanksgiving with a machine for pigs.
Listen, Papa. Hold the egg to your ear. You can hear the sea.
Do not startle or upset the acquisitions. Pigs, right? That doesn't sound like a pig. Oh shit. no. I couldn't remember if there were actually like parts of this game where you get chased or stalked by something, or if it was just simply like walking around getting jump scared basically. Answers that question, because I think that thing would have killed me. Is that where I was earlier? Miranda's company, meat processing factory.
Water in his shoes. Always the water and the sparks of the embers of the wheels. It's too bony. It's too damn bony.
It's too bony.
These men, Professor, these so-called men of vision, they would shackle the masses to a wheel and turn it till their backs break. All for that opiate, the lure of profit. These fools who lackey them, these priests, these officials, this government, they make pigs of us all.
But what solution, my dear man? How to break a cycle? You cannot simply remove the promise of a better world for these unfortunates. In the workhouses, in the orphanages, the belief in heaven is surely the only succor one can find.
We do not need to wait. We can bring forth paradise now. We can speed the passion. With only a small sacrifice, we can hold the apocalypse. With just a small sacrifice, we can free our shackles and deliver them to paradise now.
What exactly are we talking about here? Oh, I saw him running back there. Works manager. Oh, I know I'm getting heartburn now. I had jalapenos, a few jalapenos on my nachos earlier, so now it's starting to hit me. Each compartment is ergonomically designed with a feed trough on one end, so the product naturally settles in a position ready for stunning arms to connect to the skull. We use the natural static charge to build up the friction of the cards against the belt to build an electrical charge, which is contained within glass vacuum canisters at side of stunning arm mechanisms delivered along the stun arms via copper cabling. We observe that the artificial lightning contained within these canisters seems to calm the product further. Post stunning, the line tilts sharply to the vertical, physics of which tips the stunned product upwards to fall directly onto the hook of the bleeding line. This hook passes normally through the haunch or the thigh of the product. From this point, we dispense the belt instead of investigated channel floor, which creates a funnel, allowing blood and byproduct excretions to collect and to run to the fluid collection tanks.
Hear me, Mantis. our contacts must be brief and occasional. Beware the wretches who populate this compound. The way you seek is under the pistons. When you meet the saboteur, you will understand everything.
Yeah, you could pretty much pick up and interact with everything. This is a bad example because I can't literally pick up anything right here. Yeah, you can pick up and move and throw everything, except none of this stuff. Yeah, I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean. Kind of like Skyrim and Morrowind, you know? And Oblivion. I was feeling your pain earlier on that Black Tiger fight. I'm glad you finally got through that. I think I had to go to town and run some errands, so I think I missed the end of. Were you able to beat the rest of it? I know you got to I'm trying to think of the last part of your stream. I remember you made it into the labs. It was the same with Penumbra, which came out years before this. I think this may be running on the same physics engine. Beat the rest of it. I did both time fights and first try, funnily enough. Nice. I like these here. It was just like in Amnesia 1, where you put the coal in the machine. That part's cool. I like that. Stick the coals in the machine and it works. But damn, that spider was giving me trouble. Yeah. You didn't have any health going into that fight. So I think that was part of the problem. Yeah, I played that first Penumbra back on Croctober for the first time. It was pretty interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing how the storyline continues for the other two games on that. Oh. You need to. Now the machine magically knows to turn on. Once it has two colds in there. I feel like the masks are watching me. Stop. Are your furnaces fueled? I hope so. wow. I don't know if you guys saw that, but Piggy Boy was right next to me. Compound next storage, no naked flames. Spider was giving me some trouble for some reason or another. Yeah. Enjoyed all three. There is also a short independent Penumbra game that was kind of like a demo to show off the game engine. It came out a really long time ago. The crate arrived this morning. I had it delivered directly to the workshop. The body is remarkably preserved, although there is a subtle yet nauseating stench of damp and rot. It is humanoid in shape, but it suffers severe skeletal deformity. Remnants of leather straps encase the torso, which is deformed. With evidence of substantial muscle mass and displacement, it is difficult to ascertain whether this is unfortunate is the recipient of some barbarous surgery or was born deformed in an attempt to force his gnarly body into some semblance of humanity was made. What he is I cannot tell, but I smell the orb upon him and suspect my great uncle's presence in his curious condition. Huh. Is that a reference to Amnesia 1? So it can be done. We can reshape the body into a tool, accelerate the process of Mr. Darwin's evolution, but here my great uncle and I part company. He chose men as subjects of his experiments, but men are difficult to control and rotten with sentimentality. No, we require a new creature for our chotels. Loyal, clever, strong, easily sated. Interesting. That sounds like some shit that was going down in Amnesia 1. Saw something running up there. That's creepy.
Quickly, Mantis. Find the entrance nearby. children weep in the darkness, and the flood waters continue to rise.
In order to facilitate the assimilation of tissue use, a compound is required or the cells will not bond. Disposal of non-bonded subjects must be immediate, using incineration or risk continuous animation without form. This is unpleasant. Simple compound of one of Brennenberg infusion vitae to 1 part of Oregon monodispro is sufficient. This can be administered intravenously to subjects following reassembly to maintain bonding. The compound is unstable and highly light reactive. Once in the body, the Schumann lamp can be used to activate the compound, but outside the body it's highly corrosive. It can even destroy small quantities of metal. Oh, okay, so we gotta melt the lock. Okay. Low temperature storage. Oh shit. Literally took a picture of a blank screen, of a dark screen. Inflamed it is, burning it does, bleeding from each hole, fore and aft, leaking down my legs, blood and excrement. My lungs are in my vomit. I plus clots of my organs now onto the filthy stone. Drink this, he says, and I did drink it, and I did do that. Because of the changes they ripple enter me. My teeth sneeze out and scatter like mice in the dark. I cannot find them all. Gathered what I can. Push them back into my gray gums with my fingers, but the nails are all weepy and falling out. Drink it, he says. It'll help the running of the fever, because not all of us can take the change. On the other table, a beast under a blanket. I never wanted to see under that, but he drank it too. He passed it under the blanket, and I heard it drink. Dear God Almighty, how can a man shit so much blood and still live? This guy's clearly never been to Taco Bell. Welcome back, Coma. Oh shit. Dude, that was close. That pig was chasing me, man.
It fell onto his hands and they eroded in front of me. To stumps. To stumps. Next time we will use an equal mix of infusion vitae and orgone disperser. No, just take him out. You can dump him in the river for all I care.
Holding pens. Took delivery of another batch of imbeciles today. They are the sorriest specimens of humanity I've ever seen. No one asks where they go to. The authorities of Bedlam are simply happy to reduce the overcrowding in their teeming, stinking halls. We measure their skulls, check their teeth, give them laudanum to pacify them. They wait in line, livestock, dull brown eyes, and filthy skin. Many soil themselves as they wait. Into the manipulator they file in silence. I hear the hissing of gas. I hear the dull groaning as teeth are removed, bones are reset. I hear the pig screaming. We've removed all the mirrors. Filter the process. It is the reflections that trouble them the most. Afterwards, when they sleep, I walk amongst them, my children. I whisper to their dreams, you are my children now. I have children once again, and your forms imperfect will be the engines to make my own blood flow again. So they're doing some sort of like
Over there, place it in the corner. What?
human centipede
Do you
shit.
think I speak Prussian? Do I look like an inbred hog, sir? Who gives a damn what it contains? Just set it down carefully and leave me be.
Oh shit! Let me see where that fucker was.
The lift has been sabotaged. You will have to find another way to the tunnels. Take care in this place, Mantis. It is the crucible of the evil that stalks these corridors.
I feel like this is like some human centipede shit going on here. Humans to pigs. To be able to process meat or something. More experiments with Compound X. Took the dog and injected with strychnine. After the expected convulsions and spasming, it died just after midnight. Immersed the body in a large tank of Compound X and introduced an alternating current via induction coil. For a period of 3.5 minutes, partial return was induced. However, damage incurred prior to death was retained upon revival, meaning the dog continued in the acute state of strychnine poisoning until I put a bullet in its skull. But drowning, perhaps, yes. It is after all known to be the kindest of suicides. If one were to drown, replacing the fluid in the lungs with Compound X should theoretically be perfectly possible as a revival method. Strychnine is no fucking joke, man. Human centipede, yes. Was I supposed to bring one with me? I'm missing one. I guess I didn't need 3. How's everyone? How's Amnesia? It's going good, Patrix. Thank you for asking. It's going good. I'm just trying to figure out what the story is about this. Some freaky deaky shit going on with pigs and humans and meat and stuff. Do I just use something to... Oh, I gotta put the light on it, right? There we go. The note said exposure to light. Yeah.
Down here, Daddy. Faster, faster.
Ow. Okay. Glad the game is going well. I never played this, so it's interesting to see it play through. Yeah. I played this many, many years ago, but I don't really remember much about it, and I don't really remember what the story line was, so I'm playing through it this time with a little more attentiveness to what is going on this time around. Because I want to play Amnesia Rebirth next. I want to say we're about halfway through the game now. Give or take.
Isn't it dangerous allowing this filthy discharge to collect so close to the core?
We can use the flow to drive the turbines. There will always be a torrent of excreta flooding through these tunnels. We can use this to supplement the steam production and ensure constancy.
Dear God, the stench! This fecal matter is the true product of the age.
Ew. Poopies. It's poop. Oh, another Amnesia water monster. Fecal matter. Yup. Several of the older forms have breached their containment area and escaped into the sewers. They remind me of my limitations. There is no Kelm and I am no Allahu. At least not quite yet. It is the heat generated from keeping the doorway between open that is to blame. We cannot simply pack them out with coolant as we do at the center where the doorway is. The later versions are kept safe by the freezing temperature of those towers. Up here where the air is hot and fetid, they become overheated and their duality tears them asunder as the other place flies from their cells and their vitae splinters. They live sporadically, torn from one world to the other and back again in violent, unpredictable bursts. For a few seconds they are creatures of this world, then they are torn away and cease to have physical form. Their suspicious ripping back and forth between worlds has driven them quite insane. I've ordered the affected area sealed and will not allow my loyal workers to enter. These are damned places now with the abode of failed experiments, ghosts of fear and spite. So exactly where I have to go, right?
Faster, Mandus. Drain the waters. Open the
Where are we?
bilge pumps. We are
We're in
waiting.
sewers beneath a pig meat factory thing. And there's poop everywhere. And apparently there's gurgle monsters somewhere. Okay, I'm not going down there. Oh, hello. There was Piggy Man. One of many. Poop everywhere. Ugh.
That's it, Papa. You're so near now.
Ew, look at those poops. Nice. Let's spank this monster, yo. You go first. Yeah, I'm sure you do. You have my back is about as good as I'm gonna pick up one of those poops right there and eat it. Which is 0%. Thank you for the follow. Ting. My boss says 649, but I thought I had 650 follows earlier. I must have had a few unfollows. It happens. Oh, there he is. Aw. Oh, there's a few of them. Look at that. Oh! Damn. That was rude. They're eating. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Remember, work together, sleep alone. Fraternizing will not be tolerated. Oh shit. Was that supposed to happen? Okay, he wouldn't go down the ladder for a second. That was weird. This is some Silent Hill shit, man. We're going deep. Deep into the bowels. Beneath this factory. God knows what we're gonna find down here. From tide to spine. Woolies.
You seem to have undergone quite a profound conversion in Mexico, Mr. Mandel.
You could not have seen it yourself and not, Professor.
Bilge pump.
As we disembarked, even through my fever, I saw the detritus of this so-called progress. I saw starvation and disease, rot and destruction polluting the waters of the Empire. We are ruiners, you and I, and all of us, and we make the world unclean.
And you took it upon yourself to act as Redeemer.
Professor, I would not be so presumptuous. I am merely a conduit. I am constructing an architecture to wrestle our damnation to the ground and smother it with steam.
He's here! He's here!
I'm here. Where are you going?
I said you'd come.
Yeah, I don't want any part of this water. No thanks.
Ahead, the trickle to still waters. I dragged myself deeper into the temple, downward ever, towards a wind that held the voices of my children, beckoning me to set them free.
I don't know what happened, but I'm glad I missed it. Auxiliary pump controls. was that? Main pump room. Oh shit. That's not good. Woo! Main pump controls. Okay, so the water was up above this earlier, but I just drained it. Core systems access. Order of management, no one authorized.
And Kay fell to London, and you set me upon a mantelpiece, and then you went into the house and gathered the servants, and reset you and I on recrafting them, and then you went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls alone. For your children, Magnus, to spare them the world you have created for us all.
Holy shit. This is like an Alien Isolation when you get to like the core at the end. I vaguely remember this part from back in when I played this last in 2016.
Oh, dear God. Dear Christ, what is this place?
Crazy. This is underneath the factory and all that, man.
And they feel no pain. The process is completely humane.
Humane, Professor? That we judge the acceptable level of suffering by the human condition? Ask the beggar, Professor. Ask the orphan. Ask the whore. Ask the starving, Professor. The weak, the sick, the filthy. Ask them to define your humane.
Compound X, highly flammable, highly corrosive, highly toxic.
Quickly, the air is thin. The little faces turn blue, Magnus. They suffocate. They suffocate.
Daddy, Daddy!
Now, Magnus, set them free. Set them all free. I live. I breathe again. I rise. I will rise to bleach the sky and still the water. I will spin the world wheel and set the future upon the path to redemption.
Where are my children? You promised me my children!
My time is come. More pig. More pig.
Boys. Boys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh. So the main pig factory owner guy was in that thing and I released him now? And he betrayed me?
And, emerging, I raised my head to an uncaring sun, and I cursed this world of pain and despair. This civilization built on the ricketed bones of the unfortunate, on the greed and swell of mammon and empire. Cradling a stone egg in my jacket, I kissed my children farewell, and I crawled my way home.
Can a man construct himself anew? Can a man, on realizing who he is, on what he has become, tear himself apart to the bricks and begin again? Fire our souls just at this, tiny cogwheels and clockwork, as in intricate machines that serve a function that upon reflection we might set to a new task. Can a man defined by his actions define but that which he now finds abhorrent? Set to sabotaging this body, his machine, until his children of his soul turn a new motion, and he may awake to a new sun, a new year, a new century with hope in his heart. As I reach my hands to... I was about to say, as I reach my hands to this... What's that song? It says, as I reach my hands to the sky. It's some rock song, I think. As I reach my hands to the... Oh my god, what song is that? I reach my hands to the sky. It's like POD or something. Some song by POD, maybe. As I reach my hands to the sky. As I reach my hands to the exposed wires, I ask myself this: is redemption possible for such a creature as I? And if not, then surely better to die amongst my creations than to continue to live as a monster. I like that you can play against bots in Battlefield 2014, rank up weapons and shit. Nice. It's like the equivalent of like zombies then, right? Pressure regulation. Regulation. Steam vent access only at low pressure.
Where are they? Where are my children?
Why do you ask, Mandus? You know the answer well enough.
Children really are the most wonderful, useful creatures. The unfortunates from the orphanage have proved indispensable in cleaning the larger steam pipes. Appears that matter from the slaughtering process may indeed vaporize its source, but drifts like dust through the air and lodges in pipes, causing them to foul. Periodically, we shut the pressure down and send one of our pixies into the pipes to scrub the reconstituted fat away. Armed with just a shortened broom, our little explorers venture into the dark. Of course, we can only keep the pressure down for a short period, so they must be fast, or they risk being trapped and boiled by superheated vapors when they rush back into the system. Then we will be sending their comrades in afterwards to scrape free the cooling mess. The survivors tell me you can reach all matter of places within the complex through the pipes. I smile, tell them I am so proud, and then feed them to the pigs. What the f?
What are you doing, little piggy? Do you think I will allow you to sabotage me again?
I want my children, you unholy bastard!
It'd be cool if they added zombies to Battlefield. Hell yeah, that'd be awesome.
Will it hurt them?
A cleansing fire always burns, little Mandus, but it purifies and it makes anew. Did it hurt to carve out the fevered flesh? Did it hurt to cut free the gangrenous foot? Ask instead this. Can we save them?
When did I say that? That is not me. That is not me!
There's a spoon of medicine, I says, and it's a silver spoon. What did you get born holding? Ever so painful for Mummy dear, but grabs it so hard. It was in a little screaming red fist. Later you used your spoon to dig a hole in the garden to get all the way to Mexico. Then you did eat worms with your spoon on the way to stay fat. The spoon was the same you gave your twins. Then you used it to dig a hole to their clockwork souls, and you ate up their hearts like soup on the way to keep you fat. Fat little mole, where would you dig next? I asked you and your little silver spoon made from the silver spine of your children, and wrapped in the hair of your dearly departed. Dear sweet Jesus, my darling Lilibeth, what have I become? The fuck was that? That took Itchy Tasty to a whole new level. So he betrayed us and pissed us off, and now we're fucking his factory up, is what I'm gathering from this. Oh shit. Uh-oh, that took too long. Oh. God damn.
This is your doom, Mandus. This is what you dreamt it to be.
I will stop you. I will save them.
You are too late. It begins. My work has begun. Kill them, my piggies. Kill them all.
Uh-oh. The piggies are coming. I'm unlocking achievements left and right. I wonder if the first time I played this they didn't have achievements out for it yet. Piggies. No hawking, no begging. Oh, I released them.
Madness, I know you are out here. I own this city. I am this city.
No! This is not what I meant! This is not what I meant at all!
No one misses the poor. Round up some orphans and the world will thank you for it. Disappear a whore and a gentleman applauds you. Cull a beggar and a lady walks safely again. I hate them. I hate them more than any of the others. This is privilege. This pretension. These so-called leaders. These pillars of society. These rich and fanciful. They wear their filth on the inside, but they are no less dirty. I have plans for them all. We will feed them, and then we will feed from them. This music's a jam. This music's a jam. I like it.
Redeem yourselves. Redemption is at hand. Enter the cleansing and set your souls free. For you are born into filth and will die as pigs. Only through my redemption can you ascend to the skies and claim the heavens as your kingdom. Fall on your knees. Ashes, ashes, bones and ashes. The pile will reach critical, and we can have such a burning that this city will shine as a beacon of redemption for the world. Do you hear me, Mandus? This is what you planned.
This isn't... Oh my god. He said the thing. He said the thing. He said it. He said the thing. Ask him and Steen, import and export. So wait, by fucking up his factory, I released all the pigs?
Creature! Where are my children? Where are my children?
To the pig line. Looks like we've only got 3 or 4 levels left. I'm not holding that against it at all. I was just making a comment. So I started way up there, and then I ended up way down there, and now I'm back up here again. So we've been all over this map. The Iron Butler. Hey, look! A morsel, I know what you can do with that finger. Mandus Processing Company.
But will they be free?
Yes, my friend. Drained and bled and freed from the prison of the flesh.
Pigling Central
Free
Operations.
to ascend as smoke to the stars.
And the good? The worthy? How will we save them?
Show me these worthy, Mandus. Show me these good. I do not see them.
Compound X. Then upstairs to bed, to toss and turn on bloated stomachs, to copulate and puke upon chase. Long four-poster dressing table collapse at last under the engulfing mattress, drunk and drugged, and fat and stupid as senseless, and spring the trap. Man, piggies, spring the trap. At a pull of a lever, a set of hydraulic pistons and gears are fired, resulting in 3 walls of steel bars dropping from the ceiling via the canopy to the cage to the product into the bed, preventing escape. The entire bed is then tilted backwards into the wall by a powerful spring mechanism, also fed by the hydraulics. The pressure for the system is created as a byproduct of the vacuum evisceration system employed for mass production elsewhere on the pig line. In this way, we have created our very own bottled revolution, for the movement of the masses is a caused factor in the extermination of the rich. So he's using the pigs to overthrow to basically create chaos. Shit. That wasn't good. The spark plug. Oh, did I kill him? The fuck? Hey. Oh. I guess you only do it.
I know you, machine. I know what you fear. I will rain excrement into your very soul. I will destroy you.
You are too late, Mandus. My great works are almost begun.
Trippery? Walking away from this temple is that small pile of stones under the rhododendrons, the skulls of innocents under the loose-clawed, headless ribcages in the cool stone beyond the altars, 3,000 miles apart. I trace back my life to this instance. Rain channels eroded in ancient stone. The toxins are already in this damp, this falling water. I hack and retch and vomit into the sinking grass of the bowl with both hands and stare. There in the plug hole as clear as day, a toy spine, clockwork and intricate like a child's spine, but clockwork. How could that be? How could a child's spine be made like clockwork? I washed it carefully and placed it on the mantelpiece. By the egg, I laid myself under the garden where the children's skulls are buried. I call it my Mexico.
I am here again, at the foot of those stairs, towards the red light of the nursery, sunset in the window like a bleeding sky, the horizon a slit throat, the seeping dark to drain the guilt from us. I am the jaguar-faced man. I am the feathered serpent. This priesthood is mine.
I can meet him, your great engineer. How marvelous. I must say, Mr. Manders, my excitement is almost unseemly.
Yes, I can see that. Step this way, Professor. I will be right behind you.
Manders? Manders, where the devil are you? I can't see a damn thing. Manders! We are the pig, Professor. We are all the pig.
It's my children's. Quit pulling your hearts out. That's not healthy.
I climb in stillness now. Blue water runs in my veins, now I am clean. I carry the knife of this factory, the bowl of this mill. I am come to collect you from your fields and your furnaces. I will gather you into the white clouds. I will gather you to me, and I will take you home.
This isn't fucked up at all. Just a giant black room, blood pit.
Are adjust. My steam is built. Soon I will spill that blue water and split the egg, the atom, my soul, and there will be a very great burning that we might make the world clean. Be proud, for this is your doing. Until you steeped me in the blood of your own, I was nothing but rotten architecture. You have made me, and I will make the world anew.
Then you already know all I would tell you. You already know what you've done and what you must now do, walking away from those temples, that small pile of stones beneath the rhododendrons. Skulls of innocence under the loose clod, headless rib cages curly torn asunder to expose their flowers in the cool stone. Behind the altars, 3,000 miles away, I traced my life to this instant. Rain channels eroded in ancient stone. The toxins are already in this falling water. And in that instant, cradling my children's heads in my palms, I knew. Then I had to unbuild what I had myself constructed, even though it was little more than a sickening dream. This machine is ever mine, and it falls to me to redeem it in myself. Vacuum eviscerators. Scalding hoses. The sausagery. Trippery pre-grinding. Right. I'll be right back. Okay, back in black.
But why did you take my children?
Aye, Mandus. Of all the blood we have spilled together, the first drops fell from your hands alone.
Then I am done for Frieza. Everything's lost.
Welcome back. Thank you. This looks like something out of Killing Floor. This area. It's literally a Tesla pig. Tesla pig. Tesla pig. Alright, I think this is the second to last level. Oh yeah, I remember that.
Only to save you. Only to spare you.
I remember this being the end.
I would have given my soul to spare you this world and its loan. Oh, my children. My children. What have I done? What have I become?
So he killed his own children?
I will put it right, my darlings. All of my wrongs will be righted. All of my sins washed clean. I love you, my darlings, and I am sorry. I am sorry for all I have done. I simply loved you all too much for this world.
Mandas, put aside your misguided crusade and let me save them. You may hate me, Mandas, but I have seen the future, your 20th century, and let me tell you this, a far greater slaughter awaits you there. I seek to save the world by blood now, before millions fall beneath history, pushed under by blade, bullet, and gas.
Tesla pig. Tesla pig. Does whatever a Tesla did. Oh! Oh, dead end. I'm fucked. Why am I getting teleported?
I have you now, creature. I will destroy you.
Stop him! Stop him! Kill him!
It is over. It is time to end this madness.
It's time to end this madness. Was that the orb thing? That was the orb thing from the first game. It was like hooked up to like electricity. It looks like I should have gotten a screenshot of it. But I didn't know that was going to trigger when it did.
Madness, listen to your heart. You know you are me. You created me to save the world. I am your friend.
I'm Mandus. I am Mandus. The thing that's been talking to me is the orb?
Mandus, please, I am no more evil than you. We sought the same thing, to save humanity, ridding them of their painful, stupid, pointless lives. Mandus, stop. Think about what you are doing. For your children, Mandus.
Do not speak of my children, monster.
I did not kill your children, Mandus. You sacrificed them on the temple steps, knowing what the coming century would do to them. Your sons will drown, lungs full of mud and shrapnel, on the banks of the Somme. You wanted to save them from the horror to come. That is the vision we shared. Everything we have built to avert this coming nightmare. You and I are one. We are the same. Our souls are entangled. We deserve to make them free. Stood knee-deep in mud and bone, and filled my lungs with mustard gas. I have seen 2 brothers fall. I have lain with holy wars and copulated with the autumnal fallout. I have dug trenches for the refugees. I have murdered dissidents where the ground never thaws, and starved the masses into pain. A child's shadow burnt into the brickwork. A house of skulls in the jungle. The innocent Mandus trod and bled and gassed and starved and beaten and murdered and enslaved. This is your coming century. They will eat the Mandus. They will make pigs of you all, and they will bury their snouts into your ribs, and they will eat your hearts.
Yeah, the music's a banger right now. A real Toad jam going on. I like it. So this whole time I thought I was a worker for Mandus, but I am actually Mandus. And I think the thing that's been talking to me the whole time are the orb. Is the orb, or I guess I have 2 orbs here.
I am begging you. You made me. You are my creator, my father. You cannot destroy me. Please, Mandus, no. For your children.
I'm dead.
I lay there and watched the god I had created die. At the end, when we were cold as the stone we had hewn his body from, when the lights were nearly all extinguished, we heard, in the silent distance, the man-pigs singing to one another. Then, as the last lights were gone, and we lay together in the deep, they drifted away, and all was silent. Such a silence I have never known. And as the dust settled on my open eyes, and we lay together embraced forever, I heard, miles above us, the sounds of the city turning over in its sleep. The church bell ringing out. And in that moment, the new century was born.
Developed by the Chinese Room and published by Frictional Games. Did the Chinese Room develop the first one as well?